Cincinnati. They used to call this place the Paris of America, and it's fitting. The new Union Station makes you feel like an ant, and the music hall is a hell of a place to look at too. I need food.
We need food.
Ice cream. It's the
Oh my
only thing
god,
that'll give
ice
me health.
cream.
All right. Delicious ice cream.
This is some good ice cream.
This is some damn good ice cream. Earn some money.
Time to explore. Oh.
Let's look for work. A tiny woman in a lush fur coat is standing outside a boutique lamp store with package nearly as tall as she is. You there, she calls. Can you lift this?
Ooh.
Oh! I'm gonna give it a try. It's huge and unwieldy, but light as anything. Carry it down to my house and we'll work something out, the woman declares. You heft the package and follow her. She begins a rambling story about her living room, her interior decorator, her husband's taste in rugs.
Fascinating, ma'am.
Fascinating, ma'am. You follow by the sound of her voice. The lamp box is so large you can't see a thing. Eventually, she exclaims, Here we are!
Thank God.
Thank God. You lay the box down in her living room. It's nowhere near as luxurious as she made it sound. A card table, a ratty couch, and a wall tapestry done in a grotesque imitation medieval style. This will really tie the room together, she exclaims. At least she tips you.
Nice.
Thank you kindly, ma'am. Time to explore.
The corridors of Cincinnati's music hall reverberate with the sounds of an orchestra warming up for rehearsal.
If we unbolt the light rig, we can crush them,
says a voice up ahead. No, another answers. Hiding Baldy's baton will be sufficient to stop the din.
Approach.
The tuxedoed men are slightly transparent. Mustachio on the right has
Slightly
his arms
transparent.
folded.
Like
Weasel
ghost.
on the left scowls. They start at your arrival.
I'm gonna undo those bolts.
Weasel feature vanishes into thin air.
Damn it all.
Says the other man.
What was that about?
Okay, sure.
We used to
Yeah.
be members of the orchestra until, well, you know. Patrick doesn't care for the new blood. It seems like talent died with us. So he does his damnedest to stop them playing. But I can't allow violence against fellow artists. Help me stop him.
How do I stop a ghost?
With the right tool, you can banish them from the hall. You see, no spirit can stand the sound of the purest of all instruments.
Violin? I think it's the violin.
Sure.
No.
The banjo? No, the piano.
Clearly the banjo.
The banjo.
We have to ask about the banjo.
No.
The sousaphone?
The phone.
No.
The flugelhorn!
Oh my god.
He shakes his head, exasperated.
No. The triangle.
That wasn't even a fucking
The
option!
orchestra has one, but their percussionist's a sop. He never hits it right. If you can get there, you can ensure the only thing brutalized here today is Chopin.
You mean Chopin. Alright, go into the hall.
The orchestra.
You mean Chopin?
It's Chopin.
It's Chopin, like Lupin is not Lupin.
The percussionist dozes on his stool. Everyone's.
I got nothing for that. I can't keep this bit going. Rush for the triangle. Yes, I'm being silly, I know.
It's true.
Rush for the triangle, let's do
Rush
it.
for the triangle, yeah.
There's a giant skeleton on stage, oh god!
Down the aisle and elbow through the incensed musicians. The percussionist falls off his stool as you clamber over his xylophone.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ!
god.
You grab the beater and bring it down onto the triangle, eliciting a pure, resounding note. And
Yes?
the rafters
Yes?
ring with laughter. The mustachioed ghost appears next to you.
Oh, you
doubled
dicks!
over, invisible to the furious orchestra. I never thought you'd fall for that. The triangle, for God's sake. Thanks for shutting them up, though.
Okay, this is definitely a funny story.
That's a very good story.
We need to put that one in. Because we need
Agreed.
we need more funny stories. So, I don't know what Arcana that was.
I don't remember either.
I thought it was Devil.
I don't think so.
You're right.
Oh, it is. You're right.
Wait, it is? Okay.
It's Mischievous Ghosts, yeah.
Okay. I have no idea what the last bottle of Armagnac around New York City is. So I'm gonna put in Silly Ghosts.
Silly Ghosts.
And we're gonna tell that story when someone wants something funny.
Yep.
Alright, where the fuck am I going now? I was headed east. Oh, it's Columbus.
Ah!
Let's go to Columbus.
And there's a fire up there, too.
Oh shit. Let's head up to Cleveland and see both of their buildings.
All right. I can't wait to see the 2 buildings of Cleveland.
Let's do Cleveland. Alright. There we go.
Surrounded by fields of corn and rye, a small farm lies fallow. Its tiny stable crumbles into disrepair, and foxtails sprout from its fields.
Okay, enter the farmhouse.
The sunlight filtering in through 2 small windows turns to hazy gray shafts in the thick dust that blankets the interior. There's not much in the way of furniture, but on a rustic kitchen table, a handwritten note catches your eye. Never open.
Okay.
It's addressed to Martha and unsigned. Her name is written in the stiff letters of a man for whom literacy is more a formality than habit.
Fucking line is so good.
I know!
If you find this, I'm already gone. Don't come looking for me. The rest is scratchy spirals and circles of halfway readable writing about the noises from the cellar and the hunger in the darkness. The cellar door at the edge of the abandoned kitchen calls to your attention.
Okay,
Devil or Sun?
Devil. We gotta go down and see what's in
We
there.
gotta go down, yeah.
The door is unlatched. The ground below is deeply stained with some dark residue you can't identify. Upon it, only ancient piles of chains and manacles, slowly turning to rust.
Okay, bye. Oh, there's another thing over here. There's 2 other things here.
You've seen migrant camps before, and they tend to look like the town dump. This one, though, on a good day, this could pass for a town. Starched white tents stand tall and many, and a stroll through the grounds finds you neither trash nor trouble. You hear some chatter from a large tent on your left. On your right, a tent in the shadow of the trees emanates a soft buzz.
Well, these are both High Priestess.
Yeah.
What are you feeling?
I kind of want to peep the buzz.
And that's on the right. Yep, let's go right.
Yeah.
You
Let's go
pass
right.
through a shroud of flies into a curtained waiting area. The air is pregnant with the stench of rotten meat.
That is a line.
But the area is empty, almost clean, except for the black stains that have seeped into the soil. There's only the curtain, which reaches all the way from one end of the tent to the other.
Okay.
It wears
Okay.
a black overcoat and a white porcelain mask with a fat, sharp beak. There's a butcher's knife in its gloved hand.
This is the pest house.
It snaps in a woman's voice.
Oh, the pest house, of
Clicks the
course.
curtain shut.
Hey, bye.
Okay, bye. The pest house. Duh, idiot.
Yeah. Duh.
This man can barely wait to get through the pleasantries before asking if you've heard this story. 110% true, he says. I heard it from my nephew, and it happened to someone he knows well. Well, sure. The man launches into his telling. It's polished. He's obviously done this many times before. He tells you the story of the street in Washington, D.C., lost for 100 years. You recognize the bones of it from your experience of the strange street lost in time in Washington, D.C. It's been embellished in the interim, though. Afterwards, you thank the man and move onwards. You'll have to remember that version, even if it's not quite what happened. It's a good story.
Good story.
That dude looks so thrilled to be telling that story.
I know, right?
Cleveland!
Yeah, we made it! And there's a camp outside.
Oh my god, there are both of their buildings.
There they are!
They actually did it. There's two buildings.
What an accurate representation.
Yeah, there's literally nothing here.
Ah.
The storm swept in just before sundown, heralded by a purple sky and electricity in the air. He sought shelter alongside a grizzled farmer. All he can do is pace, muttering to himself. Can't just stay here. You catch.
Gotta find her.
Okay.
He looks up at you.
My daughter was out down the road.
My daughter.
He balls his fists.
His balls are in his fist.
Oh no.
Shielding his face from the fierce dust. He runs out into the storm.
We should try to help him.
We should try to help.
The dust scours your skin, and razor winds whip at your clothing.
I'm Bones.
You
We're
struggle for
bones.
breath. The maelstrom has turned the world murky red. You don't see the farmer. You press on through the storm. You see the farmer up ahead. He's on his knees. A great, dark shape made from swirling dust looms over him. You manage no more than a cough. The dust thing engulfs the man in his body. The storm whips faster. You can't breathe. You have to get back to shore.
Run!
You
I
make
love the
it to
super
safety.
perky music
Yeah.
backdropping this story.
Storm settles in the early hours. You find the farmer laid out in the street, his corpse a shriveled mass. He has one arm stretched out in front of him, as if to crawl.
This is a scary story. Bye!
Bye! The monster in the maelstrom. Hell yeah. Nice alliteration.
Hell yeah. Oh, I'm getting sleepy. Let me get this
Yeah.
last thing and then we'll go to the camp.
Sounds good.
The car is a lifeline.
This is the same
One
image.
to escape the encroaching storm.
It sure is.
It rattles along a few yards ahead of the storm front, jouncing and juddering.
Those aren't words.
One pothole away from being swallowed by the choking dust. A figure clings to support straps mounted on the back.
Catch a ride!
Ride!
Grab
Rest
the
in peace, Scooter.
straps and haul yourself up.
Oh,
Shouts the woman on the back.
a fellow observer.
She's wrapped in a scarf and aviation goggles, juggling a pen and a notebook while hanging onto the unsteady car. The dust scours your face and rips at your clothes.
Can't we go faster? Or like away?
We're not
No, we're
done with
observing.
our observations.
She threads one arm through the straps and makes another attempt to write, but it comes out illegible.
Blast it. Get inside and take dictation, will you?
Okay.
You
Okay.
clamber through the open back window, and she hands you pen and notebook. You scribble furiously while she dictates the finer qualities of the dust and wind assaulting the car, until her voice is hoarse.
That'll do.
She bangs on the roof.
Judith, let's go.
Do it, Judith. Oh, okay. That seemed thrilling.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go for a snooze and a story.
Yeah.
I don't really see how we snooze when we stay up all night. Oh, Franklin, new character.
Why, hello there. Look like that's a heavy bag you're carrying. Let me get that for you. I insist.
Is there something on his face, or is that just the way he's drawn?
I think it's just the way he's drawn.
Because it looks like there's like a marker or something on his face. Interesting.
You see this
Well,
uniform?
could be.
It means you can trust me to make sure this is the most comfortable journey you've ever had in your life.
Sure.
Who am I? Well, I'm no George, I'll tell you that. But that's not important. This trip is about you, friend.
Of course you're not George. You said your name was Franklin, or at least the Marquis did before I talked to you.
Anyway, I'm in the mood for a good happy story. You got me?
Oh, do I? Let's open up with. Oh wait, this is funny. Let's not do that one, because I don't want to drop in. Oh, we have more. We have a couple of happy stories. No. No. Oh, the fisherman. This was happy.
Yeah, the seagulls.
Was the singing workman happy too?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Let's do seagulls to see if that gets passed around more, so we can rotate it out.
A
Yeah.
positive attitude. That's what I like to hear. The future? We're making it. There's never been anyone like us Pullman Porters. It's why we have so much pride. We're setting standards for future folks, and we know just how damn high those standards are. You got any stories with a bit of excitement to them?
Oh yes. Want to do the bootleggers?
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't really have anything else we can use on this one, so let's do bootleggers.
Yep.
Woo, that's a wild one, all right.
Oh yeah.
Authority.
Oh, his eyes open.
Hopefully people who ride in a Pullman car feel a little of that. It's about more than a train ride. And not everyone knows what it's like to be the boss, to know what it feels like to be skillfully served. Pullman Porters give you a taste, so boss George Pullman will know you'll be back for more. Have any optimistic tales? I'd like to hear one of those.
Okay, that's hope. We got. Let's do the women praying.
Okay. Weren't they the world or the star?
Maybe the star. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there they are.
Just like I told you, friend, miles of smiles.
Miles of smiles.
Trust. Well, a train ride can be a disorienting experience, especially for a first time. You gotta have faith that a porter can keep you calm and comfortable. And we've gotta earn that faith each and every time. Anyway, I'm in the mood for a good happy story. You got me?
Okay. Happy. Molasses. Oh,
I
this
think
was.
the molasses guy.
Well, the bats were happy. Remember, because they got the tummy scratches.
I know they were happy. We've told that one before. We haven't
Oh.
told the molasses story.
Okay, yeah, we want to know what it is. Too,
Yeah.
Because his eyes open.
Yep. I think it's happy. It was a pretty, like, optimistic
Just
story.
like
Yeah,
I
there
told
we
you,
go.
Friend, miles of smiles.
Okay, bat and molasses are happy.
A good porter always finds his own happiness in the joy he brings to passengers through good work. You know what we call this job? Miles of smiles, friend. Miles of smiles. Have any optimistic tales? I'd like to hear one of those.
Another one. Another optimistic. Okay, this guy likes optimistic stuff.
He likes happy stories.
Uh.
Well, we can tell him about the lighthouse keepers.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
positive attitude. That's what I like to hear.
Mm-hmm.
I try my hardest to put all my heart into my service. But truth be told, I've never seen anything more touching on a Pullman train than a maid who knows how to treat a little baby just right.
Aw.
Another night over. I surely did enjoy all those stories, though. Maybe next time I'll let down my hair a bit. What do you say?
Hell yeah.
You must excuse me, friend. What kind of porter am I saying this trip is all about you, only to start talking about my own damn self?
But I want to hear
But
all
enough of
about
my
you.
indulgences. I hope I see you again.
Okay, well, he's heading west.
Yeah. We'll get over there eventually.
Yeah. Where the fuck am I? Alright, we're in Ohio. I wanted to zoom out. There we go. Okay, we haven't really done anything in Pennsylvania. Or West Virginia. We've done very little in Kentucky.
Okay. Why don't we do a circle, like loop up into Pennsylvania and then swing back down south to West Virginia?
That's what I'm thinking, because there's also,
Oh, Quinn is up
yeah, we could get to chapter 3
there in New
with
York,
Quinn.
too. We haven't talked to them in a minute.
Yeah, because they're in chapter, that's chapter 3 for Quinn. So let's just follow Lake Erie up, hit Quinn, and then head down. We could catch, like, we saw Philadelphia. We could probably hit Pittsburgh. Take that down into West Virginia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good night, Loop.
Good night, Loop.
Thanks for joining us.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us. Am I heading the right way? This way.
The other way. There we go.
Let me know if you see icons, because... Oh, wait, well, Pittsburgh's right there.
There's probably some icons in Pittsburgh.
And then Harrisburg should probably be, like, towards the center of the state. Usually the capitals are actual cities.
As you walk along the river near an unfinished bridge, a man with a tool belt catches sight of you. Hey, over there, he calls out. You look like you could use a quick way to get some hard-earned money. Hard-earned is right. The bridge hangs high over a perilous drop.
What do you think?
Except,
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say I'm already hurt, but fuck it.
I don't think this story can hurt us.
Okay.
Great, he exclaims. Suppose you'll want a safety belt. We Thunderbird people don't need them. We fly when we fall. He chuckles.
Belt up!
Belt up!
You find yourself up high, looking over the rushing river that crashes around the foundation of the bridge. As you work side by side, the man mentions, you can see Thunderbirds up here if you know how to look.
Inquire?
You ask him
Yes?
to explain.
Please explain, sir.
Practice your peripheral vision, if you dare. Last thing you need up here is for them to see you seeing them and come swooping at you, he says laughingly.
Try.
You only see the clouds thicken. It sure does pass the time working. The man pays you well when you're done with the job.
Thanks, bud.
Okay, thank you. That seems kind of exciting.
Yeah.
The lawmen stream past,
Oh, the lawmen.
fired up and in pursuit. It's a miracle they don't run down the man in the red coat. Amid the chaos of horses' legs and swirling dust, he turns to you and grins. But when the last rider passes, the crouching man is gone.
Huh, that's strange.
How odd.
How very odd.
Bizarre.
Turn to leave,
How strange.
interrupts you. Aren't you the least bit curious what I was up to?
Nah.
He sits atop a fence post behind you, tapping his heels against it. His crimson coat is untouched by the dust.
Okay.
Therefore, he earned a favor from me. He empties a handful of bullets onto the ground. They'll find her a little harder to hit without these. He flashes rot-worn teeth. You could earn a favor too. He grabs some bullets. Shell game? See if you can best me.
What do we got? Justice or
Or
not interested?
Wheel.
Wheel.
Let's get justice. We don't.
Okay.
We haven't had a lot of justice lately.
He slides from the post and sets up the game. 3 cups, 2 bullets. His movements are exaggerated, taking care to demonstrate that he's making no sleight of hand. Ready?
I'm gonna study him.
Yeah. Study the
Cups
man.
move like lightning. The man is more readable. You manage 3 correct guesses. On the 4th,
Yeah.
you catch him palming the bullets.
Ah ha 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 ha!
He grins.
Sometimes you have to make your own luck.
He presses a bullet into your palm.
Maybe this will make some for you.
Are you expecting me to shoot a dude with my not gun? I have no gun. What are we gonna
I
do?
think the bullet is just a good luck charm.
I know. Well, am I gonna throw the bullet really hard?
I mean, if you have enough levels in Monk. I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong. You spend a while in the cool shade of the gas station. You notice 3 kids sitting beside their family car, while their parents argue loudly with the cashier inside. The children seem embarrassed. You see the oldest brother lean over and distract his siblings with a story. He starts telling them a story about the Leatherman, who has walked a route across Connecticut for 200 years. You realize almost instantly that he's telling a new version of the tale of the Leatherman, whose ghost haunts Connecticut, but with new, exciting, over-the-top details. He tells it well.
Good job, kiddo.
When the parents come stomping furiously out of the gas station, you make yourself scarce, missing the ending of the boy's new story. But the part you heard is definitely easy to remember. It'll stick with you for a while. I think...
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's still... Oh, there it is, it's fully open. Okay. Let's swap that baby out.
Yeah.
Leatherman was... Where's Leatherman?
There
it
he is.
Oh, fuck.
He's in the star.
Yes. Oh,
fuck yeah!
Fuck yeah, Chinese food. The fucking stir-fry Satan.
I liked that story a lot.
I did too. Fuck those guys.
Yeah, fuck them. They're dead now.
Oh, you want to go? Oh,
There's one, yeah, up there.
There's a couple of things up there.
This church's doors
Oh,
stand open.
whoa.
You wander in to ask for a glass of water. There's no preacher, only a disheveled music teacher and a class of young men picking out bawdy songs on the organ. The group can't hear you over an improvised erotic limerick shouted over an equally indelicate tune.
I'm gonna listen. I want to hear this.
Hell yeah.
The verses escalate in depravity until the music finally swells and comes to the grand finale.
I'm applauding.
Obviously we have to.
Smiling, the teacher
Oh, we got
invites
health
you
back.
to a seat and
Nice.
cheers. A boy returns with water and cookies. And after
Cookies?
the group sings a song about genitalia in perfect 3-part harmony.
Heh.
Wonderful! The teacher cries. Again!
I like this guy.
I can't not hear Clint McElroy, man. It's crazy.
Yep.
All right, they sang the ball song.
I love that. A song about genitalia in perfect 3-part harmony.
I know, right? That's commitment.
That's very classy.
What is this? This is money?
The wind
No.
nearly tears the farmhouse
Oh!
door off its frame. Somebody left this place quick. Didn't take much with them. Dense books, tin kitchenware, broken ceramic, all scattered like a tornado hit.
Oh, I'm sad Loop is missing the Tailypo.
Oh, no.
Just out front, an iron pot hangs over a stamped-out campfire. Under the lid, game and potatoes in a congealed broth. Leftovers, aplenty for one.
Nope.
No older than a day or two.
Nope.
I know
We
this
know
story.
what's in that stew.
I know what's in that stew. Close the lid.
Nobody lived long going around eating strange food.
I'm a squat for the night.
Yeah.
Climb onto a cotton mattress loaded down with warm quilts, elevated by a wood bed frame. Luxuries. As you
Nice.
drift off, the wind pulls the door open. The sharp, drawn-out creak, creak, creak forces you wide awake.
Okay.
Faint sound. Some wild animal? Just the wind? A voice? The same sound, repeated. A word. Tailypo. Tailypo.
I'm gonna turn over.
Mm-hmm.
Tailypo. Tailypo.
Oh.
Oh,
Yep.
we have to sit up.
Tailypo. The open door frames the partial silhouette of a ragged creature. Inside your head, somebody else's words ring out in your own voice. Tailypo, Tailypo. Who has my Tailypo?
Don't have it.
Don't have it.
Some heaviness presses down upon your chest. In front of you, 2 green orbs,
What?
followed by a smell foul as the grave. Yes.
We didn't eat the soup.
You wake
Rude.
up in a
Oh.
pile of debris. Wood boards, roof tiles, broken furniture. Whole farmhouse must have come down. Long scratches cover your arms and legs, still red.
I didn't eat the stew, you dick.
Wow.
Wow.
What a dick.
That's another dick move story right there.
Yeah. Buffalo!
Let's go get the buff.
Time for buff.
Time for buff.
Do we want to pick up these stories, check in
Yeah.
on Quinn, and then call it?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Perfect.
Because we're about to get to Act 3 with Quinn, and I want to see his true self. Or their true self.
Hmm.
The old man sits by the roadside. A post protrudes from the dirt. A mismatched set of horseshoes tethered to the top with colorful string. I wish I knew where it went, he mutters. He glances up and startles. I know you. We've met before, haven't we? I know you.
No, you're
He
mistaken.
stands, triumph in his smile. It's been 50 years, but I'd recognize you anywhere, General. He fingers his lapel. I don't have it anymore, but I remember that day so well. You shook my hand. He offers that hand to you.
Sounds like Alzheimer's.
It does. But do you shake it?
I think we shake it.
Yeah.
There's a jolt as your palms meet. The sky grows dark. A
Fuck.
faceless crowd gathers, a hodgepodge of uniforms and insignia. The old man smiles. Years melt from him. And then you said... The response leaps from your tongue. This is for your bravery. There's a medal
Oh. All right.
Okay.
Oh.
Salutes.
I see.
The horde around you falls. 100 spectral soldiers dropping into the dirt. You step back. The darkness recedes, and the world is as it was. But the old man still wears the medal. Well, how about that? Thank you, stranger.
Bye.
I like that story. That
Yeah,
was really nice.
That was nice.
The key attraction at the
The fuck is this?
restaurant is Nolly, the baby elephant.
Nolly,
who serves
can't you hear?
drinks.
No, it's Nolly.
The diners whoop and applaud as she dangles a wine bottle, making a man jump for it. The woman taking orders comes to your table.
What can we get for you?
Beer or wine? What do you think? They're both 9 of swords. Yeah.
Yeah, beer.
Let's have a beer.
The waitress calls
We're
out
working
your
men.
order, and Nolly trumpets back. She sways slightly as she sets down your bottle. It topples and rolls off the table, forcing you to catch it. Nolly snorts. A laugh? The crowd applauds, though you aren't sure for whom.
We're gonna drink. I'm not gonna call the
Hell
waitress
yeah.
over. What do you expect from an elephant?
A baby elephant.
Yeah.
Can't keep a straight line on her way to the drinks trolley. A man
Wait, is Nolly
reaches
drunk?
out to stroke
Oh,
her
she's
as
so
she
drunk.
passes, and Nolly overbalances.
Oh no!
Onto a table. The crowd cheers.
No! Go help!
But you're not sure this is part of the performance.
Go
The
help!
waitress leans over Nolly, talking to her handler.
She must have gotten the booze again. Weren't you watching her? She can't have done.
The other woman insists.
She was only drinking water.
It was
I
poison.
mean,
Is tower?
This is so there are 3 stories related to Runcetter's circus.
Uh-huh.
We got the first one with the poisoned tiger.
Oh, it was poison.
Baby poison.
You're
The
right.
handler's eyes widen.
Like the tiger? I'll check her bowl.
She's back a moment later.
It stinks of alcohol. Somebody must have spiked it.
The elephant wafts her trunk from the ground, and the crowd cheers.
No.
Looks like Nolly likes to drink herself.
No.
She's a baby.
She's a baby. Bye,
Take that shit away
idiots.
from her, idiots.
That's probably a funny story.
Yeah, we're horrified by that story, but you're right. It's probably funny as shit.
A long,
Ooh.
black car growls up in front of this hotel. Out steps a woman in an extravagant hat and coat, followed by a whole crowd of hangers-on. Is she a singer? An actress? You don't recognize her face, but to your surprise, you recognize the story she's telling. Oh, listen in. In a sharp transatlantic accent, she's telling everyone in her party a story about the woman communing with wood spirits. It's clearly the story of the women praying in the woods, but changed in a few entertaining ways. Isn't that something? She asks. Her various followers agree. She pays the driver of the limousine and sweeps into the hotel like a thunderstorm of red velvet. Someone should do a picture about it, you hear her exclaim. I like that.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Quinn.
Hey, Quinn, it's been a while. Show me your true form. Show me who you really are, Quinn. Oh, it's chapter 2. Never mind. Damn it.
Stranger, it's good to see you again. You know, I'm gonna see this whole world one day. But for now, I just got my sights set on seeing all 48 of the great U.S. I already seen 10 whole states.
Whoa,
Better
10 whole
than my
states.
folks ever done, that's for
I
sure.
think it's better than I've done.
I mean, considering this kid is like walking.
Yeah.
Plenty of townies and even some tramps treat me like I'm kid simple. But I ain't helpless, and I only act it when I ain't got no better choice. Like if I get pinched.
But I ain't helpless. I got this knife.
And
I
these
do rough fine
dogs.
on my own. Don't need nobody but Cass and Flip. Hey, do you got any really thrilling stories to tell? I'm hankering for one of those.
All right, I think we got.
Boy, do I.
I think we got a couple.
Yeah.
That was scary. That was sad. Okay.
Yeah.
Seance was scary.
Oh, wildfire after poker game.
Yeah.
Well, that was something. You spin a good yarn.
Well, thank you, Quinn.
Thank you.
I remember lots of folks talking about fate and fortune before I started my travels. Talk on the river was about them populists and their Louisiana governor.
Populists.
Some folks say they was up to no good, that they was lazy and un-American, cheating fate with government meddling. Others said we all got the right to be kings, if we'd only let all folks have a fair shot. I suppose I ain't right in line with neither, but I don't think there's nothing un-American about needing help.
This kid's got their head on straight.
Okay. We might have to look this up. I think I know Quinn's voice. I think it's the same voice as Turing from 2064.
Oh my god.
Hey, tell me one of those exciting stories.
Do you hear it?
I hear it now.
Okay.
Exciting. Probably not the star.
Yeah. Oh wait, that this guy, Casey Jones, he was thrilling.
Yeah.
Like really listen. I really think this is the voice of Turing.
Write a story, stranger. Travel. Yeah, I want to see it all. The whole world. My brother used to read me stories of Jules Verne, of rich folks traveling around the world, and all for a lousy bet. It didn't sit right with me that folk with all the coin in their purse should also keep the world in their back pocket. I aim to grab a little piece for myself.
Good.
I want to hear one of them venturing tales. Got any?
Okay, adventure. We need adventure. What is adventure?
I think that's the same as thrilling. Like exciting.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah. That's sad.
Oh, wait, no, that was scary, wasn't it?
No, it was thrilling.
This one was thrilling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Oh, you're right,
that was
okay.
a lively tale. Love story. Well, some of the songs say love is like being sick in your heart. Don't sound too pleasant to me. I love my dogs, but it don't feel like being sick. Being sick in your heart sounds more like getting Judased. Something I know a thing or two about. I'm in the mood for something real funny like.
Okay. We have it was the ghosts. The
Yeah, there they are.
there we go.
Ghosts.
Let's do this one.
Yep.
This one better be funny.
I know, right?
That was
Yes.
a chuckle to be sure.
Hell yeah.
Hell yes.
Being trapped, caged. You think beggardom is a prison? No, stranger. Beggardom is freedom. Responsibility is the real trap, wound tight like an old spring. Pride
Yeah.
and pretending will bleed
Yeah.
folk dry, and then when there ain't nothing left to be proud of, when they can't pretend no more, they'll unwind. You got any happy stories?
Boy, do I.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that was also a funny story there.
Yeah. Oh, we can't do the. Okay.
Molasses. The molasses. That was happy.
I think these all might be happy.
Oh wait, the bat was definitely happy.
The bat is definitely happy.
Let's
yes.
do that one.
Okay.
I think Quinn would like a two-headed bat.
I
Now
agree.
that's a happy story.
Yes, full eye.
Joy. I surely have seen some joyful scenes in my travels. Just a few trains back, I was invited to partake in a harvest by some kindly folk. Had quite the feast, and the dogs got to run around a farm.
Oh, they got to run around a farm.
Wasn't until after I was heading out that I saw the little baby graves.
Oh no.
Strange to play stand-in for ghosts. Seems joy's all mixed with sadness these days. Makes my head hurt. Ah, heck. The night's over already.
Oh, cool. We're
I
heading back that way
enjoyed
anyway.
talking to you, but I gotta get on. I think I'll see what's happening up the road.
Bye, Quinn.
Bye, Quinn.
Sometimes I surely do wonder what'll become of this land.
Don't we all, buddy?
Folks have been chasing the dream of tying it up for so long. Now they got their wish. Things are worse than ever. Maybe America was never meant to be held in your hand like this.
This kid is smart.
Yeah. This kid is saying some shit.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Quinn Chapter 3 now available. Let me just see something real quick. Oh, I'm curious. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Okay. Oh, there's still a lot of stuff in our inventory that we don't have.
Well, all of the things in the inventory are things that the characters that we meet will give us after we finish their third chapter.
Well, then how do we get dice? We didn't finish anyone's third chapter.
Those are from the Wolfman.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Those are from our buddy Sting.
Oh, look at all those stories.
Look at all those stories.
Okay. All right, we're
All
getting
right.
there. All right. We're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 8 more people. Damn. So we're like about halfway, a little bit less because we got. We still have to finish these chapters, but we're getting there.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I like this game. I like this game a lot.
It's a really, really good game.
It's just so chill. So much of this is like it's a really comfy game.
Agreed. Even though it's got like some, oh man, it's really hard to describe. It's a little bit spooky. Like some of the stories are definitely spooky.
Uh-huh.
And there's definitely that vibe of like melancholy that you get like throughout American history.
Yeah.
And it's just so good.
But I think I really like the central conceit of it being like, hey, stories change naturally over time. And I love the mechanic of getting one of your stories out there and it just taking on a life of its own.
Yes.
And how it spawns all these different retellings and how they grow and become entirely new stories. It's, it's one of the best parts about looking at like ancient mythology and lore and tracing it back to its origins and seeing how the stories evolve. It's really, like, I really love that concept.
I know, right? It's a really clever game.
Yeah. So, we're going to call it here. And we will pick this up again on Monday. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm also looking forward to it.
Thank you, everybody, for joining in. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter or Blue Sky. You see our Twitters at the bottom of the screen. Blue Sky is Occults Receivable. You can follow me, Anthony, personally on Twitter and Blue Sky at Tamazmataz. And Theresa here on Blue Sky. It's Tiny Kiwi Studios. So
Studio singular.
Studio, thank you. And
Tiny Kiwi Studio.
Tiny Kiwi Studio. And we'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Have a good night.